apologies to my man Chris Furlong because I don't have a good intro today. I'm sorry. So cue the feedback. Hey guys, Uncle Wayno here. Bit of a different one today. I've got an appointment over in my neighbouring town with my specialist for my sleep apnea. It's been 7 months since I've had my machine, and I'm pretty excited about this appointment. It's not very often I get excited about appointments, but I really have been struggling with my mask. I just think they gave me the wrong mask. It's the only conclusion I could come to, because it's got 5 straps on it, so there's a bloody 1,000 different combinations, and I just cannot get it right. Funnily enough, the last 3 nights I think I have got it right, and I've been feeling heaps better the last couple of days. So I smashed out 200 listings in the last few days, which is really good. I'm back over 1,000 listings for the first time in a couple of months. I was over 1,000. I was sort of just around the 1,000 mark for ages. But yeah, the last couple of months I really have been struggling with the sleep mask. So I'm hoping to get a few answers today. So that should be pretty good. I'm hopefully get a few answers. My statistics on my machine are all over the place, and they just don't make any sense at all. So it'll be interesting to see what he makes of it. So I've been cooped up for the last few days doing listings, so I decided I got this appointment. I'm going to hit the big op shop over in Mall, and then I'm going to go out to the tip shop. I'm inspired by Brown Paper Packages. If you don't know Brown Paper Packages, they are on Instagram. They are a couple, I have no idea what their names are, to be honest. So yeah, guys, next time you DM me, make sure you tell me your names, because I got no idea what they are. But if you don't know Brown Paper Packages on Instagram, go and have a look, because they're doing some awesome stuff. They go to like the tip shop or the scrapyard or whatever it is every day, I think, pretty much every day. And they're picking up a lot of different stuff to what us other resellers pick up. A lot of hard goods, and he cleans and fixes, refurbishes coffee machines, vacuum cleaners, all that sort of thing. They also they just pick up whatever they think they can sell. So pretty much nothing is off the table. But yeah, they're doing some really cool stuff on their Instagram stories. So head over and have a look. So I'm inspired today, and I'm going to go to my local tip shop. I've never actually been there. I've got friends that have been there. But I haven't ever bothered to actually go myself. I don't know why. I've always wanted to, but I just never did. So I'm actually going to go there today and have a look, and we'll see what we can find. Yeah, big shout out to me mate Jeff. He actually came over yesterday and dumped all his Blu-ray collection on me. Just bloody awesome. He said he doesn't want anything for him, but I'm definitely going to give him some cash. Because there's some really good stuff in there. Nightmare on Elm Street complete collection. He's right into horror, so it was like Day of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead and all that stuff. And they're all going for decent money. So I sorted them all out yesterday over and put them straight up. So I think I've already sold 3 of them. So definitely we'll be hitting Jeff up and giving him some cash. We've been mates for a long time. Went to school together. We lived together out of school, and then we stayed friends ever since. See each other semi-regularly. Absolutely love Jeff. He's an absolute legend of a bloke. So thanks so much, Jeff. I'll definitely be hitting you up with some cash. So yeah, if you're one of those resellers that doesn't tell people what you do, stop doing that. Definitely tell people what you do. Tell your friends, tell everyone. I tell everyone, even when I go to pick up stuff from Facebook or whatever. I have no problems telling people. I never have anyone get dirty with me or anything. They're getting what they want for it. So I mean, I don't just blurt it out, but if it comes up in conversation, I'll tell them. So always tell your friends and everyone what you're doing, because your friends will just want to help you out. You're running a small business and you're working if you're a reseller, you are working your absolute ass off, and you're probably not making a shitload of money. So your friends will always be willing to help you out with stuff they don't want. They got no way of getting rid of it. They don't want to sit on eBay and list all their shit, and it's not worth nothing to them. So they'll help you out and they'll give it to you. So always tell your friends what you're doing. All right, so appointment done and dusted. It's pretty good. He's pretty much told me what I suspected, which is my mask is probably too small, which was really annoying because they cost fucking $300. And I went, through this whole rental period where I got the right mask and everything, got the right machine and made sure it was all right. Probably should get some fuel. And yeah, now I've bought this $300 mask that is probably too small for me, which is pretty annoying. But he's given me, he's emailed another place, a different place, to go and see if I can get it fitted properly, for a one that actually fits me. So hopefully it'll work a bit better. So I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, really, if I have to spend another $300 on a mask that actually works properly, I don't really care. I just want it to work. I've been really struggling to push through the days lately, and you know, I just sort of been pushing through and doing the bare minimum in the mornings and then sleeping in the afternoons again, like I used to. Nowhere near as bad as I used to. Like, it's still way better than it used to be, so I've got to be thankful for that anyway. So hopefully that works out for me. So yeah, I had no idea that appointment was going to cost me $125. Every appointment I've ever had with them was free, but for some reason this one was $125. So I'm skipping the Lifeline in Morwell because I really don't even need to go there. That's a big part of the reason why I haven't been going op shopping lately, is because I just don't need to. I've got plenty of stuff at home, so I'm going to skip that one, and I'm just going to go check out the tip shop. My first time ever checking out the tip shop, so I'm almost there, so it should be exciting, and hopefully we find some good stuff. Back home, and that was fun. That was interesting. I love going to the tip. I'm going to become a tip rat soon because I'm probably going to go there all the time. I might go there once every few weeks just to check it out, see the new stuff that they got there. Now, I picked up some stuff. I only picked up media. That's the only thing I got. There was nothing else really there that was of interest, but I got a few CDs. The CDs were 50 cents each. So I got this random Heartbeat soundtrack of the old Australian classic TV show. Believe it or not, crap like this actually sells on CD. All the old compilations, soundtracks, stuff like that, people buy them. There's a bunch of old people. I get a lot of older customers as well that buy this sort of stuff, DVDs and CDs, because they just don't know how to work bloody streaming services and stuff. So always look out for stuff like that. It's only worth about $12, and they do tend to sit for a while, but they're CDs, they don't take up barely any space. So for 50 cents, I'm just going to grab it. Again, the living end, I mean, it's only worth $10, but I might as well grab it. I didn't look it up while I was in there. Rod Stewart, this is a random Rod Stewart album. This goes for about $12. Some of these old artists, the old 70s artists, they can go for a bit of money, $12, $15 kind of thing. This one, Elvis, this is still brand new and sealed. Elvis stuff sells pretty good, so always look up the Elvis stuff, CDs or movies. There are a lot of his DVDs that don't sell well, but there are some that do, so always look up the Elvis stuff. And then another Elvis, the double pack. So I haven't looked this one up yet, but I might get 15 out of it, and I'll probably get 10 or so out of this profit. The only other CDs I got were the Triple J Hottest 100, just like 5 random Hottest 100. Some of the Hottest 100 sell better than the others, but they're 50 cents each, so I might as well grab them, and if they're all shitty ones, I'll just bundle them together. I only got one game, this SpongeBob Surf and Skate, or whatever it's called. This was $1, it goes for about $19, so it's a pretty good pickup. All the other games there were scratched to the shit out, so I just trashed. So they actually had a couple of good games there, but they were trash, they weren't worth getting. And then they had a whole heap of burnt like copies ones, so obviously you can't resell them, so they're no good. I got 3 Blu-rays. We'll start with this one. I thought this one might be better. Scary Stories, Tell in the Dark. but it still goes for about 12 bucks. These are all $1 each. The Joker, this goes for about 15 bucks on Blu-ray, so it's pretty good for $1. And Bait, this is a 3D version of Bait. Look out for the 3D Blu-rays because they quite often go for more than the regular ones. That goes for about 15 as well, that one. They were all $1. Into the DVDs, I've got this Frank Sinatra collection, 4 films. This only goes for about 12 bucks, but it's in as new condition. Again, the older people, I get a lot of older customers buying older movies off me. So you know, use 40s, 50s, 60s movies, stuff like that with the big famous actors. I know Frank Sinatra's a musician, but he's in movies as well. So yeah, they usually sell pretty easily. Got this random, I think it's a BMX. Is it Road Fools 13? I think it's some kind of BMX sort of documentary film. There's none listed in Australia. They go for about 20 overseas. For $1, I just thought I'd give it a crack. I thought this would be better than it is. No effects. The 10 years of fucking up DVD. It only goes for about 10. So I thought it might be a bit better. This Newfound Glory DVD, another punk band, goes for about 15, I think. So yeah, again, I might make about 12 bucks out of that. Just a random Wiggles one. It's just a new one, newer one. I'll just bundle that with all my other Wiggles ones that I've got. Tremors, Shrieker Island. This goes for about 12 bucks. Again, these are all $1. Coneheads goes for about 10 or 11. You know, so it's like an $8 or $9 profit for me. Then I've got these 3 Steve-O DVDs. This one's worth about 15. I don't know about these ones. I haven't looked them up yet. But if these ones have value on their own as well, I'll sell them all singly. If these ones don't have value on their own, I'll bundle all 3 together. So for $1 each, might as well. Then we get into the TV series, and they had, the sign said all DVDs $1, all DVDs and games $1. So I was like, beauty, I'll grab some of these seasons. And then I got to the counter and she said it's $1 per disc, which is a bit shit. Put it on the sign or something at least. But anyway, she said because I was buying heaps of stuff that she'd do them cheaper for me anyway. So she did the Robot Chickens. I got the first 5 seasons of Robot Chicken. She did them for $1.50 each, so that's $7.50 for 5 seasons, which isn't too bad anyway. So I don't think they go for heaps, Robot Chicken, but I might make 20 or 25 profit out of it, so it's worth it. Again, these Desperate Housewives, I thought they were $1 each. She's like, oh, they've got like 7 discs each in them. And it's like, well, I'm not paying bloody 30 bucks for them. She said she'd do them for $2 each. And I almost wanted to put them back for that because it's barely worth it for $1 anyway. But I do have the first season. This is 2 to 5. I do have the first season in the other room that I can chuck in with this. And I might get 30 bucks out of it, or like 20, 25 profit out of it or something, even though I did pay $2 each for them. So it's not too bad anyway. And the last thing I got was this Breaking Bad complete series. The second greatest TV show of all time. I absolutely love this show. It's just the second greatest TV show of all time. Sopranos just pips it. Absolutely love Sopranos. I've seen this all the way through several times. It's such a good show. If you haven't seen it, watch it. This was 10 bucks. They wanted 10 bucks for this, which is not too bad considering they ask $1 for each disc. And there's probably like bloody, it's 21 discs in it. So 10 bucks. The box is a bit beat up and they put the bloody sticker on the box, which was annoying. But the seasons are just your regular seasons that you'd buy singly anyway. So, and they're all in pretty good nick inside. Like, it's all in really good nick inside. So I'll probably just chuck the box and sell it as a complete series just with the cases inside. It's amazing what people will throw out. This was thrown out to the tip. This is the complete series of Breaking Bad. Someone paid like $100 for this when it came out, and then it's nothing wrong with it. They've probably barely watched it, and then they just threw it out at the tip. It's really weird. It's really strange what people will throw out. Some of the other stuff that was in there, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's just crazy what people will throw out. So yeah, it was a pretty good trip to the tip. There was a whole other section out around the side, but I spent so much time looking at DVDs, I just wanted to get going. So I didn't bother looking out there. There's a lot of lawnmowers and that sort of stuff that I'm not going to be bothered trying to flip or anything. So I might have a look next time I go out there, have a quick gander before I look at the DVDs or something next time. So I'll definitely go out there again. I'll probably go out there once every few weeks or something to see what sort of new stuff is out there. So it's pretty good. The prices aren't too bad out there. They're better than most of the op shops anyway, so it was pretty good. So if you've got a tip near, highly recommend going to see if they've got a tip shop. And you should have a tip near because they're everywhere. So I highly recommend going to check out their tip shop if they've got one, because you never know what you might find. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching all the way through. I really appreciate it. Look after yourself, be kind, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers! I was going the right way. I'll just keep going round the roundabout. Dickhead.